Tides of My Being by Doyin. I was never really a problem, except upon occasions when I lived. And in this very eventful occasion, I knew much, but experienced rather less than I would have preferred. I knew of the standing ovations that were never in my honor, but I did experience receiving contemptuous looks and remarks. I knew of the approvals I hardly ever received, but I did experience more than my share of rejections. Not that I lived to look for approvals, but to live a life with no approvals whatsoever can be quite disapproving. I never really lost, except upon occasions when I loved. That it is in these very tragical occasions that I grew very familiar with the burdening weights of a broken heart and the grieving reality of being at the losing end. I am never really insane, except upon occasions when I am myself. That it is upon these very intensely liberating occasions, for me, that the names attributed to me made it seem as if spending the rest of my days in a facility was an inevitable fate for me. I was never really lonely, except upon occasions when I was in the company of those I had to get along with out of mere obligation. For in those tormenting moments of great mental discomfort that I earned the title Moody. I was never really ever so wanted and my presence craved, except upon the very anticipated occasion when I died. That it is in this moment of great disappointment to the fingers that continually pointed at my imperfect self, they were stretched only to meet a dark, empty void. This was the only time that I found pleasure in my series of rejections. That a clingier human being I may have been, innumerable problems found it within them to finally reject me and live on past my hour of death. Or maybe I was never a problem, and the problem was never me. That problems predate me and their presence or intensity are not dependent on my existence, but I am rather an easy human being to blame.